How you guys doing today? You guys gotta like, comment, subscribe. See, I don't like using that phrase because every YouTuber uses that. You can't force people to like your stuff, man. If you don't like it, you gonna like it, man. But hey, like it though. Alright, man. So a little smooth jazz because it goes with my flow. This is about the psychology behind placing trades, the psychology behind a beginner trader, and how to not be moved off center. You were the one that placed the trade. You had 100% belief that you were gonna be profitable. The question here is, was the move you made calculated? Was it a calculated move? Was it a calculated risk? Whenever I jumped into it without making a calculated move and taking a calculated risk, it was no good. So the whole point is to secure the bag. The whole point is to secure the profit. And how do we secure the profit? That's our risk to reward ratio. You need a stop loss. If you're not gonna remember anything, remember the stop loss. That's very important. I made $500 in a day. That was like my first month. I could not believe it. But what happened was you always have to trace a step and see what worked for you that made you get that amount. You have to reflect. So you what I do is I write notes down, and at this point I know how to get that 500, and I've done the calculated steps that it takes to get there. So with the psychology behind this whole thing is you need, well, I've already explained the three C's: calculated move, calculated risk, and to get calculated results. The second one is you need a clear vision. The third one, you should not be moved off center. At the end of the day, we can sit here and talk all day about psychology, but when it's time to go into the field and trade, it's just you and the computer. The thing, I call it the ritual that you do, the private time that you do before you trade when you wake up is very important. You don't just jump in a trade. You should reflect, clear your mind, be in the right mental space, see the trade for what it is and what is going on. Check your notes, see if it goes with your notes. Have three signals that shows that it's going your way. If it doesn't, it's better to step back. Remember, live today, fight tomorrow. That's how we do it. So we always gotta stay positive. You feel me? And by the way, I was gonna put this in the next video, but what's the point? We always I think I should talk about it. I went to school for graphic design, and I remember that the students that always did good always had very simple designs, but very detailed. You understand? I have learned to apply this in most areas of my life, and this is applied to trading. You don't want to be everywhere doing everything, placing every trade with every pair. Be simple. You should pick one trade, one currency. The most. I mean, if you could ask me, if you're not a professional, if you're not George Soros, you stick with two. I'm not George Soros. Feel me? I don't think too highly of myself, but I know that I'm getting there, and I know I'm great. But you have to be, you have to be realistic. It's not about being optimistic. So you have to be realistically optimistic. Don't just be optimistic without facing reality. So yeah, you just have to make sure you don't get moved off center, and you have to stay focused, right? And stick with one pair. Focus on one pair. Always keep it simple. It's not complicated. The reason why it's so hard to achieve simplicity is because this is my saying: the road to simplicity is complicated. To get to that point where you get the fine details right, it's not that easy. But once you get there, you realize that everything is very simple. All right, have a good, lovely day. Holla back, subscribe, share this to whoever is gonna be beneficial to. I'm sorry I don't have a ring light right now. That's why it's totally dark. I know I'm dark, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get his back, and we're gonna get them nice cameras. We're gonna get everything right, but we gotta start somewhere. So have a good one.